morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all okay. I have decided to attempt my floral DIY candles, guys. I've been so excited to do this. So you can see me there. Here I am peeling the napkins, getting all excited. I've got the iron out. I am praying that I don't burn myself. This was pretty easy to do in all fairness, but you'll see in a moment that I did it wrong. Now I'm ironing them on there and I'm doing it all wrong, but it looks good anyway. It's working. To me it was working at the time. It looked fine. I thought, oh yeah, this is going all right. Now this was the first attempt. And what I did here was overlap the napkins, which was a mistake. You shouldn't overlap the napkins, guys. So make sure you cut the napkins to size when you do it. You can get these candles in a 3-pack, which I saw today actually in Home Bargains for $3.99, where you get a small, medium and a large in a pack if you want to attempt this yourself with some napkins. I didn't look for any more napkins in Home Bargains actually, and I should have. But anyway, I'm just testing this out with these floral ones from Poundland. Now I'm trying to iron the top up because my candles go into a point. So I was just literally just going for it here, guys. I didn't really know what I was doing. But here I am melting it on anyway. Oh, I made myself laugh watching this back, you know. And I'm snipping the top off. Look at me, trying to get it all neat. And baby Prosper was in the background. Ma'am, 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 ma'am. And I'm there with a hot iron trying to do some DIY. There we go. It looks nice. It looks all right, doesn't it? But we're going in now. We're going straight for a second attempt. So I'm peeling another napkin. And this time with me Bright Spark brains, I decide to measure the napkin out a bit better. And I didn't overlap it, making sure I didn't overlap. Mind, the napkin was a bit hard to snip with the scissors, so that was annoying. But yeah, measure your napkin. See there, so you don't overlap it. And then you can iron it on. But you're not meant to iron the napkin straight on, guys. You were supposed to put baking paper around it as well, which Mrs. C did not do. How I didn't damage my iron, I do not know, but the iron came out alive. It was fine. And there I am smoothing that top down again. I'm trying to get it a bit neater this time. But yeah, I would definitely give this a go, guys, if you like, you know, like the patterned candles, because I think they do look lovely. I'm going to get some wooden candle pillars for these to stand them on. But there's the second attempt, a bit better. And there's the finished result. Considering I didn't do it properly, I don't think they look half bad. They still look quite pretty, don't they? I imagine I might try and look for some gingham napkins, because I think gingham candles would be lovely for farmhouse vibes. But there you go. There's the end result. Floral candles. So if you want to attempt it yourself, guys, it's very quick and easy. And I've actually seen on Pinterest now you can do it with the hairdryer as well as the iron. So next time I may actually try it with the hairdryer, because it might be easier, because the iron was a bit heavy. But yeah, guys, finished product. I'm pleased. See me either up in my bedroom or up in my bedroom. So I'm cooking a nice spag bol for the family with some nice courgettes in, and this is my bougie spag bol. I call it bougie because I use this pasta. This is my posh pasta, guys. When the kids know, when I say we're having a bougie spag bol, we know it's the posh pasta. So we're splashing the boat out tonight, guys. So we're going to have that. The kids have got cookie, like a, I'll show you. Kids have got them for pudding, the big three. The little one, baby Prosper, is having some dairy-free yoghurt for his little pudding. So I'm having a nice icy water. I just love icy water, guys. When I was pregnant with baby Prosper, I craved ice. So I was eating ice all the time, ice cubes in a big cup, crushed. My husband and my son used to crush it up with a hammer for us, and I used to eat it out the cup with a spoon. And this was, I'm talking about 5 to 7 glasses of ice a day I used to eat. Oh my God, I couldn't get enough of it. And it's an actual thing. In pregnancy, I can't remember what they called it. It's something to do with when you're low on iron and you crave something that isn't actually a food. So mine was ice, and I've actually had that in 3 out of the 4 pregnancies I had it. But with baby Prosper, it was peak. There was a lot. I was craving a lot of ice. So after I had him, the craving didn't stop. It went on. And I thought I actually damaged my teeth and ended up having to go to the dentist for some really painful treatments. So I thought I need to get on top of this craving, because it was literally like an addiction. It was bad. So I had to sort of wean myself off eating ice. Now I still do it the odd time, you know, if we go to the cinema and the kids have ice in their drink, I'll eat the ice at the end of their drink. And I shouldn't, you know, because it really has damaged my teeth. But, so anyway, to get myself off of it, I have to now drink icy water. So I've always been a big water drinker. I have a latte on the morning, green tea when I want one, or water there. The only things I drink. This is helping me get over my craving to stop eating the ice. But I have the ice, the reusable ice cubes from Home Bargains. I have them in my drink so I can feel. I'm not getting the crunch of the ice, but I'm getting the ice cold water, so I'm sort of getting a bit of a, oh, I don't know, guys. You probably think, Mrs. C, come on girl. So anyway, I'm going to simmer this and start the pasta, so it's already on time. While I'm on, guys, I'll give you a quick update on my candles, my DIY floral candles. Now, if you stand back, we're looking half decent, but I went back on Pinterest and had a look, and I've done it wrong. You're supposed to put the napkin over, cover it with baking paper, and then iron it. And I've just put the napkin on and ironed it. Mine, it never did anything to me iron. It never ruined my iron or anything like that. So, but for a first attempt, I thought it was all right. I'm not sure how they do the top, because on Pinterest they just did it to there. And now my candles go up, so I think to do it properly you have to get the flat candles, you know, like with both edges flat. So I've ironed it on there. But now imagine that standing on a little wooden, you know, like a candle pillar from my fireplace or something, or even from the kitchen windowsill. I think they're brilliant. So I'm going to attempt it again. I've got one more candle left to do. I'm going to attempt it again, and with the baking paper. And then if I've cracked it, these are so cheap to buy, these candles. I mean, normally you can get these in the charity shop and things, can't you? So I'm going to buy a batch of candles, and I'm literally going to design candles for all over my house in different prints. They're not all going to be floral, but they are going to be along the lines of floral. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, very impressed. New career, guys, new career. Yeah, I also went to the tip today, guys. We got loads of stuff out of the garden and like out of the back of the house to the tip. I absolutely love going to the tip. When you go to the tip, you feel like you've unloaded half your house, and you can go back to like a nice little factory resetting, and then a couple of weeks later you need to go back to the tip again, don't you? A few weeks ago we were on our way to where was I going with my oldest son? Yeah, I was on my way somewhere, and I think it was a Sunday as well, and we were coming up to the tip, and I had a wooden chair in my boot and a plastic box that had broke that needed to go to the tip. Now this was on a Sunday, and the tip was shutting at 3:30, and I didn't know this, mind, I didn't know the closing times at this point. And when we drove up, there's like a hill and like a sharp turn into the tip, and when we drove up, I said to my son, oh, the tip's open, go and dump our stuff. I took the sharpest turn into the tip, all excited, yes, we can get me to this chair and this plastic box. So I took the turn at the tip, and the tip was like empty, there was nobody there. And my son said to us, Mum, I think the tip is shutting. I said, no, can it be? What time is it? He said, it's 3:30. I think they're shutting. I said, oh, it'll be all right. Now, normally when I go to the tip, I sit in the car, and my oldest son gets out and does all the hard work, you know, because he's proper lads, he likes doing it. And I said to him, he said, I think the tip's shutting, Mum. I said, no, it's all right, be all right. I said, quickly, just dump the chair in the wood section, dump the plastic box in the plastic section. And then I looked round, and all the staff were sitting at the front behind the gates. So they were waiting to shut the gates. They were all in the cars and the vans waiting to go. And they were looking at me. And I make some unload these things. And I thought, oh my days. I said, quick, get in the car. So he unloaded the things, got in the car. And we passed the staff's like standing at the gate, like looking at us. And I was like, oh my son was mortified, absolutely mortified. He said, Mum, I can't believe you've made me do that when the tip is shut and the staff's waiting to go home. I said, yeah, I know, son, I'm so sorry. But it's one of them things that get excited to go to the tip and get rid of the rubbish. I have to get rid of the rubbish, and then I feel like I'm on top of my house. I don't like cluttering the house, guys. It makes us really stressed. So yeah, that was my little tip run story. So we have memories now when we drive past the tip. Oh my gosh, he couldn't wait to tell his grand what had happened. He was fuming. So there's tea all dished up. My bougie spag bowl. There's my daughters, my older sons, the husbands, mine. I was going to say the wives, but that's me. Look, it looks like Mr. Tumble's bloody spotty house in here with all these plates, doesn't it? My 9-year-olds and baby Prosper's. Right, I'm signing off, guys. I have served tea. The day is done. I am going to have date night with my husband now. It is currently, this is Sunday evening. So on a Sunday evening, we do online church, which is us watching a Rick Warren video. If you haven't checked him out and you are a Christian, check out his channel, because he is absolutely amazing at teaching you the word. He's so straightforward. He's funny as well. He's easy to follow. We love him. We always get so much out of his teachings. So I'm going to get my pyjamas on, go downstairs, have date night with the husband. We're going to do church first, and then we're going to do Towie. We love Towie. It's our favourite. Me and my husband can watch Towie back to back all night. We love it. We even go back to the old ones and watch them all over again. We just can't get enough of it. But at the minute, we have getting into the new Big Brother as well. So we need to catch up on that because we're a couple of days behind. But I think tonight it'll just be church and Towie. So yes, folks, if you like this video, another day in the life, I think this is going to be a day in the life. I think so, because I've been dotting in and out, guys, showing you what I'm doing. It's definitely going to be a day in the life. If you like that video, guys, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you already haven't, and I will see you lovely lot in the next one. Goodbye and God bless.